Namaste, welcome to shylaji.com. I am Shaila Vasunath. Today I'll be doing on the topic kaarak, the second part of it. Previous video I had done what is kaarak and the types of kaarak. I thought I should explain it very detailedly to you so that you never, so that you don't get any doubts and you will be very clear in the kaarak when you go through it. So I thought I will do it not in a rush. I will go in different parts of the videos. I don't want to make the video too lengthy also. In this video I would be doing two kaarak. We have totally 8 kaarak. So today let me start off with kaarak. The previous recap I'll just do it. I told what is a kaarak. Kaarak is nothing but the connecting words between the sanya, sarvanam and kriya. That is noun or sarvanam, object and verb. So between these, what is connecting? That is kaarak, to make a meaningful sentence. If you just have the nouns with you, it will not make any meaning unless you connect it with a sentence. So to connect them and give a proper meaning to the sentence, the word which is used, that is called kaarak. So I have done 8 types of kaarak. Karta ne, karam ko, karan se, sampradhan ko ke liye, apadan se, then sambandh ka ke ki, ra re ri, adhikaran me par and sambodhan he are. So these 8. Now you should always remember these 8. You needn't mug up anything else. Last video I had told children, whoever is watching the video, please watch it till the end so that you will understand every bit of the kaarak. When it comes in the examination, you will never make a mistake, because I will be giving you a lot of tricks how to identify that kaarak and what is there that to find out. So you have to follow that. Keep in mind, but don't forget to remember that 8 kaaraks, like how I said karta ne, karam ko, karan se. Anytime they ask like tables, you should remember. Now let me go to the video. Now first I have started with the karta kaarak. Karta kaarak, it has a vibhakti or parsarg or kaarak chinha. All 3 mean the same. Anything you can use it. It has a kaarak chinha ne. So it has a symbol ne, and in English we call it as nominative. Actually, what is karta? Karta means doing something. Karne wala, who does it, is called karta. That means who does it? It's a subject which does it. So karta means karne wala. Now vakya means sentence. Vakya mein kriya. Kriya means that which is doing some work. Kriya means come. Okay, come. I've given it in the bracket as come. Kriya karne wala, the person who does the job, karta kaarak hai. So that is called karta kaarak. That denotes the person who's doing it. So that is called karta kaarak. Now let us go with the points. Remember these things. Let us remember each of these points. It will be very, very easy for you to identify the karta kaarak. It is not necessary that subject should always be at the start. For example, I am having these sentences. It is not required that always the subject which we are talking about in that sentence, which is the prime focus of that sentence, it is not necessary. It should come only at the beginning. Subject not required to be at the beginning. It can be even in the middle. So anywhere, it cannot come at the end. Either it will come in the starting, or it could be somewhere in the middle. So it is not required. It should come only in the beginning. So when we say karta kaarak, identify it. Never go, okay, the first part, that only would be the subject. Don't mark that as the subject. Understand the sentence. See the verb on what it is connecting to. Based on that. Now if you see Ram pustak padta hai, now the verb is padta. Now padta, when I am saying what the action is showing to whom it is indicating. So it is Ram. So Ram is the subject. Here Ram has come in the beginning, so it's the subject. But not to expect always Ram will be at the beginning. Now the second point, sanya और सर्वनाम के साथ ने आएगा. Now this is the ne vibhakti. Okay, this is ne, and you remember that always in when the sanya, that is the noun or a pronoun comes, it will be followed by ne. For instance, I take again this sentence. It will, for example, here I've given Ram ne. So it will come always with the subject. Whether the subject is coming in the center or in the beginning, the ne will be with the subject. Okay. So when the sentence is a past tense sentence, it's very easy to find out the subject where it is. Why? Because ne will be added with the subject. So it's very easy for you to identify the sentence when it is in the past tense. So it will always come with a ne. Then Vartaman Kal, Bhavishyat Kal. Vartaman Kal is present tense, Bhavishyat Kal is future tense. In that ne will never come. Mein ne nahi aayega. Ne will never come when the sentence is in present or future tense. That means what? Ne will always come when the sentence is in past tense. Okay. So you might be wondering, if ne is not there, then how will the sentence be a karta karak? It is not required. Ne should be there. When you see the sentence, it is easily understandable that it is the subject is there. So it is linked with the verb and the subject. So with that it denotes. I will explain to you next. Now the next one is ne will come when the sentence has transitive verb. Okay. For example, if you have a past tense sentence, you have a sentence in the past tense, and I told you for that sentence only ne will come. Now that sentence which has ne, that when that sentence is having ne, it is clearly understood that the verb will be transitive verb. You have in English transitive, intransitive verb. Now when the verb is transitive, only then ne will come. For intransitive verb, ne will not come. So you can be very sure, so that here ne will come only when it is a transitive verb. This is a transitive verb, ne has come. Okay, I hope you have understood that point. The next point is ne will change as per the ling and vachan of the object. Ling means gender, vachan is number. Okay, in noun itself you have ling, vachan, kaarak. So ling, vachan, the gender and number. So what happens when ne comes, the object, that is this, it will change as per, the verb will change as per the object. Okay, as per the gender and number of the object, the verb will change. So this you should remember. Now I am giving you the sentences here. I have completed the explanation part. I hope you have understood all the small tricks which are there. You would have understood. Now come on, I'll give you the final trick. Ram pustak padhta hai. Okay, Ram pustak padhta hai. Now how to know this is a karta karak? Where? Because there is no ne. This sentence is a present tense sentence. You would have done ta, te, ti. I have given here padhta hai. This ending, when you see, it is clearly understood that it is a present tense, simple present tense sentence. So now here Ram pustak padhta hai. Padhta hai. Kaun padhta hai? Ram. So Ram becomes subject. Who's reading the book? So the person, karya karne wala, that is the person who does the job, is a subject. Now who's doing this job? Ram is doing. What is he doing? Reading the book. So what you will say? Kaun padhta hai? Ram. So you should always put the question to this padhta, to the verb kaun. Kaun, if you put, you will get the answer Ram. So that way, to the verb you put a question kaun. That is a trick I am saying. When you put a question kaun to the verb, where you get the answer, that will be the subject. So whether the subject is at the beginning or in the middle, it doesn't matter for you. When you put a question to the verb kaun, you will get the answer Ram. Now this is the simple present tense. Second sentence you see, Ram pustak padega. Padega. This is future tense. I have not done for you, but you just follow it. Will read. Okay, this is will read. Ram will read the book. So who will read? Kaun? Ram. Okay, so that who, you should ask that who to the verb, that is con. So Ram. So again here also it is a but. Now you see this is only called future tense, bhavishyat kal, second sentence. First sentence is vartaman kal, that is present tense. The third sentence is bhoot kal, that is past tense. Okay, bhoot kal, past tense. Ram ne pustak padi. Now you see this is a transitive verb here, and Ram ne, because transitive verb has come, I have added a ne. Now pustak I have given. Pustak in Vachan, when you learnt, you would have learned pustak is feminine, I have told, which has got nasal sounds in the plural form. So pustak is there given here, one pustak, so padi. So Ram ne pustak padi. Kaun padi? Ram. That is clear, but the verb will change as per the gender and number of the object. But here, when Sita comes here, it will be Padti. When Ram comes, it will be Padta. So, as per the subject, the verb changes. That is why this is Karta Kaarak. But here, even here, it will be the same. As per Ram, it changed. If it's going to be Sita, it will be Padegi. But here you see, Ram ne Pustak Padi. So, it has changed. If I am going to have it as, if I am going to add pustake, plural of books, it becomes Ram ne pustak padi. It will change into padi because it is plural, feminine plural. So it becomes, the dot will come there. So this is the difference. And when Ram ne comes, you needn't worry, it is Karta Kaarak. So I hope you have understood Karta Kaarak. Now, I hope you have understood that kaarak clearly. The trick which I said, you have to ask the question to the verb con. Now, the second one we are going to do, it is karma, that is objective type. In this, the trick I'll tell you at the beginning itself, you have to ask a question, kya, to the verb. The remaining, I've put here a big kya, what. I have another two questions, but that I will tell you later. But kya, you put it to the verb, you will get the answer, and where you get the answer, that would be the object. Okay, now let us go into the video, karma kaarak. Now let me tell you the vibhakti chinha, it is ko. Okay, karma ko. Now let me give you a small definition. वाक्य में क्रिया का फल जिस संज्ञा पर पड़ता है, that is, kriya means I said verb, vakya is sentence, sanya is noun. Now the verb, that is the action of the verb or the doing, what work is being done through that verb, that on which it is affecting, on what particular word it is focusing more, that would be the karma kaarak, that is the object. So in that sentence, through the verb, what is being indicated the maximum, that is, which is the prime focus in that sentence, that would be karma. To know that, you have to ask the question kya to the verb. Now let me give you a few points for that. Not necessarily all sentences will have ko, like how I said previously for karta. Among the 8 kaarak, the first two, karta ne and karam ko, both sentences, it is not required that their vibhakti chinha or the kaarak chinha should be in the sentence. There will be sentences without ne in the previous karta kaarak. I told you what reasons for that. Now the same way here also, when karma comes, it is not necessary the sentence should have a ko in it, only then it is karma kaarak. Please, because children particularly will be searching, okay, where is that kaarak in that sentence? So let me immediately mark that and give it. No, you have to understand the sentence. That's why I always say understand the sentence and do. And I am giving you a trick to putting this question to the verb. Now, so it is not required that it should have a ko in every sentence to know it, that it is karma kaarak. The next one, if a sentence has two objects, one will be living object and the other will be non-living. Now, what does this mean? For example, if I am going to say, for example, Ram Mohan ko pustak देता है. Now in this Ram Mohan को पुस्तक देता है, one is direct object, the other one is indirect object. Now which is direct object? The non-living thing or the vastu, okay, thing, that is direct object and it will never have a ko with it. Whereas the living object or the jativachak or vyaktivachak sanya which is there, now here it is proper noun, that is Mohan sanya. Now that has a ko with it. Okay, Ram Mohan ko. Okay, Mohan ko. So there ko is come. Now that Mohan is indirect object and it will have a ko. Now Mohan ko pustak deta hai. Pustak ko deta hai, I did not say. I said pustak deta hai. Why? Because that is the main object and that is the direct object and the direct object will not have a ko. I hope you have understood. So that is what I said, when two objects are there in one sentence, at that time one will be direct, one will be indirect, and the direct object will not have a ko, indirect object will have a ko. Okay, I hope you understood. Now the same thing I am telling here, direct object will not have a ko. Okay, so that is what direct object means, which is vastu, like pustak, any item that will not have a, or that is a immovable, or which is non-living, so that will not have a ko. Another one is when Visheshan means adjective, is used as sanya. When the Visheshan is used as a noun, in some cases it is used. So when it is used as a noun and it projects like a karma, like an object, at that time ko is added. Okay, when it projects like a object, it might be a adjective, but it is used as a noun, and that, because when it is kaarak, you should always have a noun, right? So that word, that adjective is used as a noun and it projects as a karma kaarak. So obviously what happens, it will have a ko with it. So that way also, that time you will get a ko. The next one, din means day, samay means time, तिथि means date, prakat karne ke liye, to show that, prakat is to show it, karne ke liye ko ka prayog, to show that, indicate that, whether it is a day or some time or some date, to indicate that we use ko. Now let me take you to the examples. Ram Pustak, what I did for Karta, same example I am showing, so that it will be easy for you to understand if the sentence is quite simple. In that itself I will tell you all the the points which are here. Ram Pustak Padhta hai. Now this is Ram Pustak Padhta hai. Now if you separate it, always remember, first comes in Hindi, first comes subject, then comes object, and then comes verb. Okay, so but in English it just changes the other way, subject, verb, object. Okay, so you say Ram reads a book. So what happens? Ram, subject is in the front, reads, verb has come next, and then book became the last one, has gone to the end. Now here it's not like that, object is in the middle. So Ram Pustak Padhta hai. Now here, kya padhta hai? I told to ask the question. When you ask it to the verb, kya padhta hai? Pustak padhta hai. So what does he read? He reads a book. So book becomes an object. And you see, I told you, vastu, immovable or any non-living, what it will not have a ko with it. But it is understood that Ram is reading the book. But it's not necessary that there should be a ko there. So it will not have a ko when it is a direct object. So I hope you have understood. The next one, Ram ne Ravan ko mara. Now, who killed Ravana? When I ask like that, you will say Ram. So when the subject is directly indicating the action of that, who did that, karne wala, the person who does, then it becomes subject. Now, who has been affected there? Who was killed? Ravan. So that work which was done by Ram was put on whom? On Ravan. So now who is the object? Ravan. So kisko mara. See, I have given another one. Whom he killed? He killed Ravan. So it will come. Now, even if you don't put kisko, you can understand. Who killed Ravan? It is Ram. So Ram did the work, and this kriya, it is falling on this Ravan, that the act of that killed came on Ravan. So Ravan is the object there. So Ravan ko mara. So it became the object there. Okay, Ravan became the object. So karma kaarak is Ravan. Now the next one. Now here you see I said Ravan because this is a living thing. Okay, Ravan, it is Vyaktivachak. So ko has come. Here it is a non-living thing, ko has not come. Here it is a living thing to indicate him. Killed him. Killed whom? Ravan. So whom? That because of that it came, it is ko over here. So remember that when ko will be given. Now the third sentence, maa bacche ko pukarti hai. Now remember, when the object is there, it will have a ko. When you have the verbs like pukar, bula, or you have sula, jaga, these kind of verbs and some more are there, they will always have ko with it. Now here maa bacche ko pukarti hai. Pukar means to call. So mother is calling the child. Bacche ko. So she's calling the child. So when bacche ko means whom? Kisko bulati hai? Pukarti hai bacche ko. So bacche ko pukar, she's calling. So there when it comes pukarti, that to call, it becomes ko. So with the object there will be a ko. And one more thing I already told you, when the living thing comes, there will be a ko. The next one is Shanivar ko college band hai. Now when I say Shanivar ko college band hai, kab band hai? See, I gave you one more question. Kab. So when? That indicates the time, the date or the day. So Shanivar ko college band hai. Kab band hai? Always you have to put a question to the verb. Now here if you put a question to the verb band, band means closed. So when it is closed, Shanivar ko. So that becomes karma kaarak. So that during that, so date, time or the date, all these three when it comes also you use a ko for it. Now the next sentence, sixth one, Pitaji naukar ko bulate hain. Father calls the servant. Now Pitaji naukar ko. किसको बुलाते हैं? नौकर को. So I told you बुलाना, बुला, पुकार, जगा. So all these will have ko with it. So when those verbs come, ko will be added with the object. So I'll give you one more sentence here, like गरीबों को मंदिर में आने दो. गरीबों को मंदिर में आने दो. Now when you say गरीबों को मंदिर में आने दो, it is the word, the one which I told you here, when visheshan is used as sanya. Now this is visheshan, garib, poor. Poor, you would have done, if you would have seen my visheshan, gunavachak visheshan, you would have known garib, poor is an adjective. So garibon ko. So when you are using it in plural, the poor, garibon means poor people, the group. Garibon ko mandir mein aane do. Allow them to come to the inside the temple. Mandir mein. Now when we are using this visheshan as sanya, okay, now here we have used, this is a visheshan, and that visheshan we have used in a form of sanya, and when we have used it that way we have added a ko, so it is used as a karma karak. So kisko aane do? Kisko? Garibon ko. Whom? Kisko means whom. Kya means what? So kisko aane do? Whom should we allow? The poor. So garibon ko. So there also the karma karak is used. Now I hope you have understood, you would have watched the video till the end. I had done karta kaarak and I have done karma kaarak. These two you would have understood very well, and the next video I will be doing the remaining kaarak in separate videos, so that it will be very clear for you to understand. Later I will be doing the comparison also, because you would have read last video, you would have read about karma ko and sampradhan ko, current say and apadan say. Definitely I'll give you the difference between that ko and this ko, and that say and this say. Now today you have done karma kaarak, there is sampradhan ko. So I will be doing it when I'm doing the next video, I'll be explaining that separately, and together I will show you the difference of both also. I don't want to make it a lengthy video and confuse you. It will be too heavy for you to grab all the points also. So these two, I hope you will understand it very well, and you would have watched it till the end. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was useful for the children who are even I think 10th standard children of CBSE. It will be very useful for you, kaarak, because noun forms you should know. Only then you'll be able to make proper sentences. And I think for the CBSE students, you have shuddha karo and all that, that is correcting the sentences. At that time you'll have all these kind of sentences where you have to do the corrections. So it will be helpful for students who are writing the competitive exams, as well as the children who are doing their schooling. So for them it will be surely useful. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Click the bell icon so that you get my latest videos. Namaste, phir milenge.